If you lose in court, you could end up paying all the costs. In a split ruling, the Idaho Supreme Court made a written decision that says those who lose civil lawsuits will pay the winners attorney's fees in addition to their own. Well, this has lawyers and lawmakers a little uneasy about the ruling.
Most lawyers that I have talked to are very troubled by the decision. They're troubled that that's going to be the ongoing standard. And if that's the case, and it does shift or potentially become loser pay, I think that's unhealthy. I don't think that's good public policy.
In September, a court case named Hoffer versus Shepard questioned whether the losing side should pay for the winner's attorney's fees. The Supreme Court used to interpret the attorney's fees codes with the rule of procedure. Both requirements had to be made. There needed to be a winning party, and the case had to be frivolous, unreasonable, or without foundation for the losing party to have to pay the other side's fees. But this week, the Supreme Court justices decided to interpret the attorney fees codes by itself without reference to the civil rules, meaning the court removed the requirement that the case had to be unreasonable for the loser to pay for the winner's attorney.
My personal opinion is I really don't think it's going to have much impact on cases in this area. I think what it does is it puts a greater weight on parties and attorneys in order to evaluate their cases and attempt to settle.
The state's legislative session begins January 9th, and our lawmakers will have a chance to change this rule before it goes into effect a few months later. Tonight at 6, we'll share how this might affect the court system and how often people actually file lawsuits.